So Cops, as part of the new agreement, the new naming rights for the West Stand over on the far side, Red Viking Rail, who are the new proud sponsors of it, have asked for as part of the agreement for it to be named the James Coppinger West Stand. How does that feel?
It's a massive, proud moment for me. You know, I've had a lot throughout my time at Doncaster, but you know, to have a stand named after you is absolutely massive. Again, I got a little bit emotional, to be fair, when I got told, and you know, I can think a little bit more about it now that I've retired. It's a huge honour for me.
Every single Rovers fan here at the Eco Power or wherever they are in the world want the best for the football club, and this is another example, isn't it? Kev Baker, who's the director at Red Viking Rail, doing something like this. It shows that the support can come in so many different ways. Yeah,
it's massive. You know, I've seen it over the last 7 or 8 weeks, been in the role, the new role that I'm in. It makes me proud, you know, understanding what Kevin's done, you know, not just making it the James Coppinger Stand, but you know, the backing and support that he's given commercially is absolutely massive to what we're about and what we want to be about. It's almost a win-win for me. It's something that, again, I'm really proud of, and something that my family will be proud of as well.
10 years ago when I set the company up, I never thought I'd be able to do something like this for the club, all of the club, name the company after the club. Well, my son did, and just to be able to build the youth team. Now this stand, especially now it's associated with Cops, it's pretty unreal.
You touched on there 10 years as a club partner. You've sponsored the academy throughout that period as well. Why was now the right time, and why was this opportunity one that you simply couldn't turn down?
Well, business has gone on strength to strength, and a chance to help the club, put more into the club. It's couldn't really not do it.
The club prides itself on its work with local businesses. Yourself, obviously, the epitome of that. Really, how important is it that not only the club works with the businesses, but the businesses work with the club as well?
The more you work with the club, the more the business will get out of it. The more businesses get out of it, the more Doncaster gets out of it. Supporters get more out of it. It's a win-win for everybody.
Exciting times as well for yourself, the business, the football club, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Bit of a restructure and a fresh start, if you like, this summer.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Jon, groundbreaking commercial deal. Tell us how it all came about.
Yeah, so the opportunity came about for us to start looking for a new West Stand sponsor, and in fairness to Kevin at Red Viking Rail, he was the first person on the phone, chomping at the bit. We had a conversation, and as part of that, we sort of played around with the idea of possibly honouring the legend that is James Coppinger with the stand naming rights, and Kevin was up for it, and he wanted to look at it, so it was all born from there, really. And that's why obviously today we're announcing the West Stand henceforth will be known as the James Coppinger West Stand.
And that's a big thing from Kevin at Red Viking Rail. It's the James Coppinger West Stand, it's not the Red Viking Rail West Stand.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think genuinely, you use the word groundbreaking, I think it is, to be fair. Like, clubs up and down the country will name their stands after former greats. That's not unheard of, but the fact that we've got a commercial sponsor who's come in and supported us financially with the agreement, but then quite selflessly said, I don't want my name on it, I want you to name it after James Coppinger. Like, what a huge thing for someone to do, it means the world to us as a club that we've got that level of support.
Great commercial deal, but what does it mean in the overall context of the commercial landscape at the club?
Yeah, obviously this deal in isolation is a fantastic one for the club, to have the new West Stand sponsor involved. But more than that, obviously we've got our 100 club partnership programme. Kevin Baker at Red Viking Rail has been a platinum partner as part of that for the last God knows how many years, as the academy sponsor. The fact that he's really almost redoubled his efforts to support us is huge. But then further to that, we've got another 6 or 7 platinum partners in the 100 Club, whether they sponsor stands, whether they sponsor the back of the shirt. The short sponsorship is available at the moment if someone wanted to look at that. But yeah, over the next few weeks, supporters are going to see so many new announcements of various different commercial agreements. The ultimate goal for anything that we do is that we're trying to get money in to support what happens out there on the pitch. That's the bit that we work on, and hopefully we are doing our bit. But yeah, I mean, hopefully over the next few weeks the fans will see that there's a hell of a lot going on at the minute in terms of what we're trying to do to give ourselves the best chance of promotion next season.
And I know you're not one to be sort of at the forefront and have your face pushed into the limelight, but this again shows about that community value of the football club.
Yeah, I think it's exactly what we're talking about in terms of culture and identity. About like you said there, the support comes in so many different sort of forms, and for somebody who supported the club for so long to understand how important it is and what difference it can make by doing this is again massive. It gives us the best opportunity on the pitch to produce a team that fans, supporters, staff can be proud of.